What is up, my loves? Today we're going to do a reading with these I Found It cards. I'm just gonna see what comes out for you. If you're curious about these cards, it's actually a fun game to play. This is what the back looks like. This is what the front looks like. They're just fun Disney cards. Now, what I want you to do is say, I want to connect to my spiritual fam. Just keep saying that to yourself as I shuffle. I want to connect to my spiritual fam. I want to connect to spiritual fam. Thank you, I'm grateful. Alright. Now then, this is what you see about your situation is going to be the first card. And then what you don't see about your situation, I like that better, is going to be the next card. And then just get overall collective energy. Okay. So, I am setting the intention that you get the messages you're supposed to receive today, and I trust that you'll find this in divine timing. Now then, overall collective energy, first off, we have mailboxes. So you could be receiving something, and then this is the picture that you received. For some of you right away, I'm getting like spring cleaning, or you're doing some cleaning around the house. Some of you could have been in the military, or you were raised very strictly, or you're a very strict and disciplined person. I'm really getting for a lot of you, you're going somewhere, and you could be going on some kind of vacation. For some of you, you entered a contest and you're going to receive some kind of confirmation that you won that contest through the mail. For some of you, you're being encouraged to eat more healthy, and you should stop eating so unhealthy. Definitely add more fruit into your diet. I'm also getting spend time with animals, because they love unconditionally. If you're allergic to animals, do like a game app, where you can like raise an animal, dress it up, fun things, give it affection, just get that sense of unconditional love. Some of you could be getting the keys to a new home or a new car, and it's really being shown to me that you should focus on play at this time. So overall, from my collective, don't forget to play. Don't be so strict with yourself. Make sure you're eating well, and make sure that you're spending time with those who give unconditionally like you do. I'm hearing play, 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 play. So that's the overall energy of the collective. So you can pick number 1, and I'll show you the card. This is number 1. This is number 2. And this is number 3. I'm gonna say number 1. It feels like you might have a little bit of a cold. Number 2, you might find that you have a throat chakra blockage at this time. Maybe you have trouble saying things to people. And number 3, you're just going with the flow. So to pick your pile, I always do this trick. 1, 2, 3, which one is true for me? And whichever one your eyes land on when you say 1, 2, 3, which one is true for me, that is the one for you. That way your mind can't trick you. That way you don't overfocus and your body just goes bam, wham, there it is. Fun, easy trick. Doesn't require thinking, meditation, anything like that. The body knows even when sometimes the mind is confused. So hopefully that tip helps you for when you choose a reading from me or other readers. Alright, so pause it for 1 moment so I can write down the timestamp. Alright, number 1. First off, you have keys, and then you have docks, kind of getting like a new boat or a vacation. So a vacation could definitely resonate for you. This was your picture with the keys. I'll show you the other side again. See what you pick up for yourself intuitively. And then this is your docs card. And here's the picture. See what you can pick up on intuitively. First off, I'm getting you may want to remain unseen. Let's see. This scene is one from Peter Pan. And this scene is one from Alice in Wonderland. So you may be someone who likes to play, likes to kid around, believes that you should remain a kid forever. I feel like you could have grown up really quickly. And you miss that side of you. You could be a fan of Alice in Wonderland. I'm getting like maybe a lot of people have been harsh on you. They could have told you that time is money and use all of it wisely, but I feel like they kind of taught you in an ill-mannered way, like don't waste time on silly frivolous things like fun, whereas, you know, fun is where creation and inspiration are born. Whatever you do, try to find some fun in it, try to find some small happiness in it. You could be painting something. The paintbrush is being pointed out real heavily to me here. For some of you, could have gotten in a wreck recently and you feel like you're a wreck, but you will heal nicely. You're going to get that a notification from the doctor today. If you have a doctor's appointment, it's going to go well. For some of you, there's an authority figure in your life who talks like they know it all, but in their own life, they are scatterbrained and they really have no clue what to do about their own life. It's just easier for them to tell others what to do, but just know that they're full of smoke. Okay, they're full of it. And you know it. Like, some of the things they say don't make sense. I'm hearing like, time doesn't matter for you, you're on my time. Like, this person is very demanding. This person has crushed their inner child completely, so don't expect any sympathy or knowing from them. It is up to you to stand up for yourself and to say, yeah, you think this is your time, but when I'm here, it's my time, and I can choose to take my time somewhere else, so don't waste mine with pointless eulogies that you taught yourself and aren't actually helpful. Tell them that all you're doing is criticizing me. You're not even giving me constructive criticism for me to build on to be better. It's like, let's go, let's do this, you need to do this, you need to do that, but they don't tell you how. The difference between criticism and constructive criticism is just like, oh, you know, you can't do this, I can't believe you can't do this, you're so blah 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 blah, right? Insert here, who cares? Constructive criticism is more like, okay, so I noticed that you're very talented and skilled in this area, but I need you to work on this, and a good way to practice working on this is XYZ. Like, if they actually take the time to show you and help you, that is someone who is a good leader. That is someone who wants teamwork, who wants to help people grow, and whatever they show you, you can teach other people. Like, you pass on that beautiful knowledge, right? But people who just like want to sit there and demean you with no real explanation at all, don't pay them no mind. They're a billion times worse on themselves than anyone else. They're just miserable and they can't climb out of that hole, and seeing the look of misery on your face is, ooh, misery loves company. Let's be miserable together. No, refuse this. Refuse this energy. This is your reality. It's your world. It's your universe, not theirs. So that is a huge message for you. Number one, I feel like you work yourself sick too, because like as soon as I put down your cards, like my nose wanted to start running, and like I felt really tired and exhausted. And honestly, take a sick day, even if you're not sick. And if you say, I can't afford a sick day, yes, you can. Because if you don't take care of your body is not going to be able to handle everything. Healthy body, healthy mind. It's all connected. Emotional, mental, spiritual, physical health is all intertwined. You need to take care of you, because if you don't take care of you, you cannot complete everything you need to complete. So you really need to take a day off. If you haven't been thinking about taking a day off, please take a day off and tell them it is for your mental health. And if they try and fight you, this, that, or the other, if you have a union, let your union know that you needed a mental health day, you're not okay, that you want to go see a doctor, and your work was like, no. And I assure you, your union is gonna be like, excuse you. And if no one pays attention to you, post it everywhere. Like, be the person who makes a difference. Okay, because this person's been doing this for way too long. They're scatterbrained, they're a little hellion, and can't always get what you want, but it's about getting what you need. And what you need right now is health, playtime, rest, relaxation. 1 hour every day. I know some of you aren't going to want to be courageous or, take that step and take some time off, but I need you 1 hour every day. Take that time for yourself and play and relax, and like set a timer, because I know you're strict on yourself. You're hella strict, and this will make all the difference in the world. I don't care if you just lay down with your eyes closed. Like, connect to your body, connect to your mind, connect to your soul, connect to your very spirit within. And then you'll know the exact direction you need to head in. I feel like you want the bread and butter of life. You want the good things in life. But you drag yourself through the mud so much that it's hard to see how to get out of the mud pit. You're struggling, you're climbing, and you don't necessarily know how to get out. This is a great opportunity for you to connect with yourself. Your soul will show you the way. You just have to be willing to listen, and you've just kept yourself so busy, and this person is just throwing you off your own course. For some of you, I'm getting it's like multiple people. Like, they're the types to be like, let's follow the tyrant so they don't make us feel crappy. Let's just agree with them and be cruel just like they are. This main person is cruel, and they have other lackeys for some of you, and it's just because they don't want to stand out. They're hiding behind someone cruel, but they're just as bad as them. out of fear. So don't let fear get the best of you. Don't let this person take away your power. You have power over your own life. You create your own reality. This is not what you want, so why are you doing it? You know it's not the right thing for you. 1 hour a day. Rest, relax. Spend 1 hour doing whatever it is you want that makes you feel good. I don't care if it's just, for some of you, I'm getting like just laying on the bed, like you're catatonic, just being done with it all. And maybe you need that. Like, oh, I so needed this. But overall, rest, play, enjoy. Find an hour a day. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Number 1, many blessings. Put that over there. I'm gonna pause it for the timestamp. Number 2, your throat chakra. First off, very blocked. My throat feels like there's a lump in it, and I heard right when I was writing your timestamp, when your reading starts, I've just given up on love. Screw it, whatever. It's because you're not finding the love inside yourself, so it's hard for you to see it around the world. And I can hear you saying, I know exactly what love is. It's this, that, and the other. Actually, your version of love is something you were taught what love is. That's one of the reasons why it's mainly being pointed out to you to spend time with like animals, or just, for some of you, touch a tree and talk to it. Tell it all your woes and realize how healing that is. You've never really had someone to listen. You think love is all about doing for others, when in reality love is about feeling valued and cared for and appreciated. True love is not about doing things for other people. It's about, you can just literally sit next to each other and it feels good. So now we'll get to your cards since I got that message. So we have clouds and we have kites. You're still dreaming of love, by the way. So this is the front of the clouds card, and then this is the other side. I feel like you have a whole lot going in your mind. This scene actually looks kind of chaotic. I feel like you want someone to save you from yourself, in all honesty. So this is the kites card. Right away with this card, I'm getting you could have a connection with Atlantis. This is basically the Little Mermaid. Now, I don't know what this Disney movie is. I haven't seen all Disney movies, so if you know this Disney movie, comment down below so I can watch it, so I can understand this card better. But like, you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. You have infinite knowledge, wisdom. You have past life experience in Atlantis. You're very highly connected to the ocean. You definitely love technology. You could be a computer hacker. You could be into writing codes. You're a superhero in your own right, is what I'm hearing. You have your own battles that you're facing. I'm getting for some of you could definitely be a Cancer, or I heard Cancer rising. You have Cancer heavily in your chart. I also heard Cancer moon, Cancer cusp. You're a very emotional person. You're a very feeling person. and it really hurts you that you haven't been given the love you believe you deserve, but your view of love has been twisted based on how you've been raised. I feel like you've always tried to kind of see how this person's like waving and this person's not paying attention. Like, you just want attention, you just want love, and I feel like you've never been given that. Like, even in this picture, like, this mermaid is admiring the king, and he's just focused on the fact that he's powerful and that he's a king. And like, this villain right here, they're destroying things, but this hero right here, they're more focused on helping this person versus the bigger problem. So based on, you're a very visual person, they want me to definitely point out these signs and symbols. There are signs and symbols you've been missing. This whale's being pointed out to me. Listen to a whale frequency. It's going to be very healing for you on a whole nother level. For some reason, I know this is not like a Buddha figure. In fact, this is actually a guy who's making robots fight, but I'm getting like Buddhism for you, peace. Buddha believes in suffering, and suffering is a part of life. I don't necessarily agree with that teaching, but I do believe in like being peaceful in situations. So your inner child is not at peace. Your mind is not at peace. You don't feel healed. You are a healer. You're a peaceful person. It's so funny. We have kite here. Okay, and then we have a kite in this picture. So you're being advised to have your head in the clouds, be like a kite. They want you to dream again, to imagine again, to grow again. So you can be, and see how these two fish are just happily communicating. Like, you want that in your life, but you're bitter that you haven't found someone that you can communicate with. You feel like you're not understood, and the whole thing is you're not listening to yourself. You're not being understanding of yourself and your needs. You're a very highly emotional person. You feel like you're never gonna get that emotional fulfillment that you've always wanted, but the thing is, you have to find it within yourself. You have to find that fulfillment in yourself. You have to realize that you're full of all these beautiful gems of knowledge, but you're not even reciprocating with yourself. Like, you'll put in effort and then you'll say, well, I did well, but there's no one here to tell me I did well. You need to tell yourself that you've done well. You need to recognize that you're a big deal. You're the captain of your own ship. That's what I'm getting with this one. Like, start dreaming again, and you'll find that things will start aligning. I'm getting that with like this shell, and this shell particularly. Like, if you'll just start daydreaming again, you'll really start connecting to your intuition, to your emotions, to your feelings, so you can better articulate them. I feel like you were ignored most of your life, and as a kid, like, your parents were like, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. Like, you weren't given effort, and so you don't give yourself that effort, and you ignore your emotions just like you were taught to. And people because people ignored your emotions, you feel like they're a burden and you don't want to deal with them either. But when we stop and feel these emotions, we connect to a side of ourselves that tells us, oh, I feel this because of XYZ. They want me to give you an example. Okay. Let's go with the you never feel proud of yourself because no one else was ever proud of you, or you felt like they weren't proud of you, so you don't bother to be proud of you. So when you wake up and you brush your teeth and you start your day, say, I'm so proud of you. I love you for getting up and being willing to take care of yourself and do the responsibilities that you need to do. And you're going to be very emotional during this time as you're healing these things. Let these emotions flow. Let these emotions go, and those throat blockages, they will clear up. They will get better because you'll be feeling more confident in yourself. You lack confidence because you feel just ignored in life. And part of that is because you're ignoring yourself. You've ignored yourself, so you've basically essentially told the world around you, it's okay to ignore me. And I'm not telling you to stand loud, stand proud, and just throw yourself out there and throw caution to the wind. It's more so like baby steps. Be proud of every little step you take. Oh, I got up on time. I'm so proud of myself. Good job. Oh, I made my bed. Good job. I'm so proud of myself. Like, you need to relearn to parent yourself. And there are plenty of videos out there on things like that. Look into gaslighting. Look into emotional berating. And feel free to check out my imps videos. It's emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual health. And the first thing I talk about is emotions and how to deal with them in a healthy way. I feel like no one taught you how to deal with emotions in a healthy way. That's the biggest thing here. You don't know how to handle your emotions, so you feel like no one else can. Once you learn how you work, you'll recognize the people who will be understanding of you because you understand you. Like, that is your biggest message. Anything else? I'm hearing you deserve a crown. Like, you need some crown chakra work you've been ignoring. I keep getting you've been ignoring the signs. Like, let's use this whale as an example. If you keep seeing whales a lot, Google the spiritual meaning of whales. If you keep seeing butterflies a lot of times that means transformation. And the color of the butterfly means different transformations. Like, let's say you see yellow butterflies all the time. That means you're trying to transform your confidence, or that's what you need to work on. Like, the signs are that simple. It's just, are you paying attention? I feel like you're not. Really practice grounding. Like, take this moment with me. I'm gonna show you a quick practice. Just close your eyes. Now I want you to breathe in the good and breathe out the bad. And picture just this beautiful blue aura around you. And say again, I'm breathing in the good. Breathe in that blue aura. And I'm breathing out the bad. Breathe out that bad aura. why the color blue? The color blue is connected to the throat chakra. You're connected to Atlantis, the ocean, and blue is a color of healing. Green is also, but your throat chakra is your biggest thing you need to work on. You're not talking to yourself properly, you're not talking to others properly because you feel like, what's the point? No one's going to listen anyway. People are listening, it's just you don't believe in what it is you're saying, so they're not going to either. What you choose to accept in your world, in your universe, is going to become true for you. If you view yourself as important and amazing, other people are going to see that in your aura. Plus, you're meant to have like a crystal clear blue aura. You're meant to live at the ocean, be part of the ocean. If you can, go visit bodies of water. It can be a river, it can be a lake, and I want you to practice the grounding technique I gave you. And another fun thing, you know how they want you to start imagining, picture yourself in the ocean, just swimming around and seeing fish all around you. And if you see a shark, picture it as a friendly shark and that it's there to be your best friend. You know, like, instead of letting your imagination go the bad way, the nightmare way, turn it into something pleasant. Like, let's say you are picturing yourself in this beautiful blue ocean and all of a sudden a shark comes at you super freaking quick and it opens its jaws. And then just picture it suddenly smiling so big and it says, "I'm so happy to see you." You need to change the inner workings of your mind. You have a tendency to expect the worst in a lot of situations, and that affects you heavily in your mental and your emotions, and it's causing you a lot of blockages in your belief in yourself and your value in yourself. So those are your biggest messages. And you know, if you would just practice the techniques I've shown you just for a few minutes in the day, I would say for you, when you find time, once a day, picture yourself surrounded in blue, beautiful water. Even watch it on the TV and picture yourself there in the water playing and having a good time. You really need to start using your imagination for happy things. I feel like I'm getting like you could be like an Aquarius, or you could be like heavy air sign and you stay stuck in your head. So practice your imagination being in the water. And also, the second thing for you to practice every day is, like I said, breathe in the good, breathe out the bad, and picture just this beautiful blue light all around you. If you do both of those every day, watch your whole world change. Literally. Give it a week. Try it for 1 week. That's all I'm asking. Hell, try it for 4 days. And watch how your mental, like, how much happier you'll feel in yourself and how much more you'll accept yourself. I asked, is there anything else? They said, don't be so crabby all the time. It makes you grumpy because you don't feel good. So those are some practices that are recommended for you at this time. And look into Atlantis and look up Atlanteans. Those are people who live at the Bermuda Triangle. For some of you could have ancestors there, some kind of DNA trail, like maybe you were adopted and you don't even know where your lineage is, but regardless, you have a past life in Atlantis. Don't do a past life regression or anything like that because you're not in the mental state where you could handle that, but Once your world starts turning upside down in the best way possible, so long as you do the practices I've given you examples of, you don't have to do exactly what I've, mentioned here today, but it's better than what you're doing now, ignoring yourself. So find what helps you, and when you're mentally ready, I would recommend watch a past life regression on YouTube, record yourself with your phone, and watch yourself give yourself information you never even knew was there. Some of you are thinking, I should go to the Bermuda Triangle. No, don't do that. No. Work on your confidence in yourself and stillness within self. I feel like I said, your mind goes a million miles a minute. Wow, I couldn't get it out. Like I said, you have some serious throat chakra problems. Your mental is kind of all over the place a lot of times. And that's just because you weren't taught to deal with emotions in a healthy way. You could have been through a lot of trauma, and if you want to help yourself, I've given you tips, I've given you pointers. If you need extra help, feel free to email me, etc. All my information is always in the description box. So this is what I have for you. Number 2, many blessings on your journey, and you can do it. I'm going to pause it for the next timestamp. Number 3, first off, your timestamp is 3636. First off, that is an angel number for you. 3 and 3 is 6. You are right where you're supposed to be. You're just here because you're going with the flow. You happened upon this video. You're here at the right place in the right time, and you are very balanced at this time. Number 3 is the number of usually internal change, in my opinion. That's what I've experienced. Number 6 is the number of love. So changing yourself, loving yourself, and loving yourself despite the changes, that is your first message. So as soon as you're done with this reading, look up 3636. And that'll bring some confirmations for you also. Also, people have a lot of love for you. I'm being pointed out to this giant heart with like this kitty cat and this puppy dog. You're very loved. Your spiritual family says hi. They love you very much. You're very connected. You're not this endless spinning wheel. You're the gift that keeps on giving. And that's funny that I was being pointed out to this wheel right here because I didn't realize it, but you have ship's wheels, and then you have rabbits. You're highly connected to the bunny spirit, so look up the rabbit spirit and look up spiritual meaning of rabbits. Things are about to start happening for you very quickly. I feel like the wheel is turning in your favor and divine timing is now. So for your first card, we have ship's wheel. And the second picture is nighttime, which is very interesting because everyone else had daytime cards. So first off, you could be a night owl. You could mostly work in nighttime. I'm also getting like you could be very mysterious. And then we have this rabbit card, and then we have this beautiful image of Tinkerbell. You're very, very magical. Okay, because first we have the fairy godmother in Cinderella who goes bippity boppity boop, and then we have Tinkerbell who is magical. So you're full of magic. Like I said, you're very connected to your divine power, and you are embracing it. I feel like you work in silence, you work at night, and then no matter what you do, you're a ray of sunshine. And look at this rainbow. Look how excited. You always see the rainbows in life. Like, You notice the stars, you notice the rainbows, you notice the beauty of the world. I keep hearing you're exactly where you're supposed to be, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're ready to jump like a fish out of water. You are so open to what the universe has to say. And you know how I said you're going with the flow? Look at all the water in this picture. Look how flowy it all is. Like, we have this river current right here, and then we have these river currents right here. Like, you are in the flow. So prepare for tons of confirmations of your magical abilities. Prepare to see super magic unfold in your life right now. You're just this beautiful, magical beacon of life. They basically wanted you here for this reading to gas you up. You could be someone, I'm being pointed out to Mother Goose with this little, feathered animal here. I don't know if it's a goose or not. So you could love nursery rhymes. You could rhyme or be rhymey. Like, you have very childlike, playful energy. You know when to work. You know when to play. Right now, they just want you to play. I was seeing a turtle, but there's a cat here. So that's interesting. You feel like things are going slow, but you're actually very quick, like a cat. Things happen quicker for you than anybody else. And there's this frog. You're jumping over obstacles. Like, we have two animals that are like jumping animals. We have this frog, and then we have this like fish leaping out of water. So you've definitely time jumped. Expect opportunities to leap at you. Okay, expect miracles. I heard this whole next week, life is going to be one big miracle, and it's going to be like night and day for you, and you're just going to be like, whoa. And because you're in the state of flow, once again, rhyming, expect secret gifts. Like, this basket is just kind of there with some Easter eggs in the middle of nowhere, like, and then we have, you know, this treasure that is just sitting there waiting for you. Like, expect gifts out of nowhere. Expect abundance, prosperity. Expect gifts just sitting there at your feet. For some of you, side note, I remember from this movie, these mermaids are very vain and they're mean to Wendy because she's the main character. Some people are going to be bitter because of all the good things and all the attention, but instead of being bitter, they should just be grateful for what they have and not focus on what it is you have. And all I can hear you saying is, yeah, I know, whatever. And that's perfect. We have a boat and a sail here. Like, expect to win a contest. Expect to win some kind of free trip or something. Like, you're gonna get something that's a big deal, and it's gonna be free, and you're gonna be amazed. Like, for some of you, I'm getting windfall. For others of you, the things you've been visualizing, the things you've been affirming, the subliminals you've been listening to, it's all gonna rain in like this rainbow. Nothing but all that glitters is gold for you. You have nothing but good things coming for you. And you could be hearing this in readings, but this is just a confirmation. And it's this week whenever you find this reading. And you ain't even gonna have to dig for it. Like, look how the shovel's just sitting here. They left it there because they didn't need it. Look how this treasure's just sitting there. They didn't need it. You know that your life is full of abundance and prosperity, and you don't even need to pick everything up because you're just attracting it, and it's just going to be that easy for you. These are rocks right here, but I'm being shown mice, you know, like the helping mice, and Lucifer tries to get in the way of like the mice helping Cinderella. Like I said, people try to get in your way, but can't nobody do nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't tell you nothing. Like, look up that song if you don't know it. Like, you know what you want in life, and you know you're gonna get it. So guess what? You're getting it. Plus a billion% more, because I'm gonna be honest, you surprised your guides. You're going with the flow. You're not fighting. You're ready. You're not having expectations. You're just excited for the journey. And that's why this is going to be handed to you so easily. Like, and you're willing to share, but you don't need to. You don't have to, because it's yours. It is your birthright. You know that what is meant for you will simply find you. And I heard 222, everything that wants you to. That's a song. I think it's like 222. I think her name is like Malika. Sorry to the artist. I can't remember super well when I'm channeling, but just look up that for that song. But just overall, no, can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody stop you. That's the message from the first song. Some of you are song artists. Expect your music to take off. You could know that since you were a little kid, you wanted to sing, you wanted to dance, you wanted to put music out there. In fact, you could have seen my In Touch of Soul deck. It literally says, I want to create music, and you create music. It's going to go big. Or go big or go home, baby. That's Texas for you. So you could live somewhere warm. If you don't live somewhere warm right now, expect everyone to be very warm towards you, very giving towards you. A lot of people are going to be fake, they're going to be bitter, but you're so intuitive, you're going to see right through them. And you're going to have so many admirers. Like, even these people who are looking away, they're still going to admire you. People are going to pretend like they don't admire you, but I'm hearing they're gonna copy you. You're gonna know they admire you. And this is a confirmation. Anybody, for some of you, like you're a tarot reader and you feel like someone's copying you. I heard 9 times. 9 times. So if you see the number 9, or if you see dimes, or if a reader says the word times, if a reader says 9 times or dimes at any point, know that they're copying you. That is a direct message. Like, word for word. They won't say it in that order, but they'll be like times, or they'll say dimes, and they'll say 9. Those are very specific. If it's a reader that you watch, don't like their stuff, you can still watch them. You're being told not to watch too much of their stuff, because you're giving them way too much of your energy and they're feeding off that, and they don't deserve that. Only give your energy to those who deserve it. And you know this, but it could be someone who reads very on point for you. So, big message to someone who is a psychic medium out there. You're meant to do mediumship. You're meant to call in more blessings. Keep honing your craft. Keep honing your gift. For my singers, songwriters out there, expect to be discovered in a way you didn't know. Like, I want to say viral overnight, but it's not that. It's just someone very famous is going to mention you or whatever in an interview, and you're going to be shook with. And I'm being pointed out to this umbrella. Like, you're going to need to beat them off with an open umbrella. Like, get back, get back, get back. It's such a funny thing. You're going to be like, nope, you ain't going to rain on my parade. Like, it's funny. There's so much water. You're such a feeling, healing soul, and you deserve this. And you could have been someone who fought their way through life, and now you can finally put the sword down. You know your spiritual fam has it from here. You have finally decided, my family got me like nobody's business. I leave it to you. And sometimes it's hard for you to drop that, but you've learned how to, and because of that, that's why this is coming in. Because you're choosing to trust in every way, shape, and form. I heard some of you need the confirmation as water is over the ocean. Water is not under the bridge. And we have, you know, water, ocean, water, bridge. Interesting. And, I don't know what that means for someone, but it's going to be a confirmation of something. I heard in 2 weeks' time that's going to be some kind of confirmation. I'm being pointed out to this weeping willow. You will cry no more. Your spiritual family has had it. And you see how this cloud's trying to come in, but this picture just won't let it. No more clouds for you. See how, like, these clouds are, like, there, but they're dispersed? Like, you can't hide anymore. No one can hide you. And as I say that, I have a news break saying Drew Barrymore says, so, like, that's a confirmation someone famous is going to speak about you. And I'm also hearing that song, 'cause you're the next Drew Barry, and I want more. And everybody, yeah, if you know that song, you know. Basically, prepare to be it. Prepare to be famous for what you do, for who you are as a person, actually. I'm getting you're the apple of everyone's eye. Expect to be super popular, super everything. They want me to stop this recording for you at 50/50. That's another angel number. They want you to go look it up. So, that's what I have for you. Number 3, 50/50, many blessings. Oh, and side note, make sure you don't take anything unless it's 50/50 from now on. Huge, huge deal, okay? I even felt the need to bow to you when I said many blessings, so expect people to bow down and admit they were wrong, but they'll never say it. It'll just be like, meh. People are going to try and take credit, but you can't give credit where it isn't due. And they're also pointing out all these barrels, so expect things to explode on the people who deserve to be exploded on, and it ain't even gonna be by you, okay? Life is gonna blow up for you in a good way, and life is gonna blow up for others in a bad way. Expect magical, unexplainable things. And I know they wanted me to, like, stop it at 50/50, but I gotta give you all the messages, so that's what I have for you. Number 3, that really is the end. Many blessings. Many blessings to all. Love, Magigoddess. Look forward to the next one. And thank you to the people who have supported me. And thank you to the people who support me out of love. Not for selfish reasons or whatever. And thank you to the people who, like, share, subscribe to me. 'Cause if I'm completely honest, I wasn't sure I'd get as far as I have. I kept telling myself I would, and I have, but it still feels like a dream come true, so thank you from the bottom of my heart, you guys. Thanks for being the real ones. And you're the ones I wish many blessings to. I wish many blessings to all, but you guys especially. I wish for a beautiful miracle to happen for you today. For me, to you. Miracles happening to you. For those of you who stayed, miracles are happening to you. We're going to take out those beliefs that make you think miracles aren't going to happen. Yanking them, yanking them, yanking them. Doing some Reiki on you. Miracles. Miracles are flowing in for you. Miracles, miracles, miracles. Miracles. Some free Reiki. Some free love. Love, Magigoddess. Until next time.